chopper in the sky. Good morning, everyone. Manhunt for 32-year-old Joseph Couch continues in a small community, East Bernstadt. There's multiple choppers in the sky that have just passed me. Here's another one. This is the third one that has passed me. Anyone check out flight radar, because 2 choppers just passed me. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. JLR investigates. So I don't know what the reception is like out here, but I'm along the railroad tracks, East Bernstadt, Kentucky. So this is just east of I-75. The manhunt for Joseph Couch continues. This is a small community. We've heard a lot about this community at the beginning stages, particularly just to, I would say, the northwest between here and 75, Highway 25 and 909 area. There was a lot of police activity, a lot of choppers in the sky, and a lot of law enforcement presence. But this is a tiny community here. But railroad tracks, because we've been hearing a lot about the railroad tracks. So I wanted to come out and just look at this community in general and see what's going on here. It's very, very small. It's not nearly as big as it is in London, which is about 10 minutes away, about 10 minutes away down the road and everything like that. Let me spin around, because they're railroad tracks, and the question is, you know, if this guy got away, did he navigate through the railroad tracks on his way out of the area? I'm not so sure he's up in that area there by the 49er truck stop, though me and Magnolia will be going into the woods today, so stay tuned for that. Out here, but a lot of railroad tracks. It looks like a really, really small community here. I hope the reception is okay here. If someone could give me a reception check, would be really appreciated. The manhunt for Joseph Couch's continues. Joseph Couch's brother Matthew has responded to me. Seems like he doesn't like me covering this case specifically. He responded to one of my posts, and then I responded back to him and asked him a series of questions he has yet to respond to. But he definitely knows I'm in town covering this case. So got a local there. How are you? What's going on? I'm on YouTube Live. No, I mean, you want to talk? You're cool.
Oh, okay.
What's your name? What's going on?
Ed.
Ed. Yes. So covering the manhunt for Couch. You from here?
Yes.
What was going on? How's everyone doing around here?
Me and my dog was up at that church house, and we heard gunshots.
Oh, you heard gunshots?
Yes. And this was after all that happened. So I don't know. After what happened on the highway or on the interstate. So I don't know people's reaction or what they're doing with that.
So where's that at? Where did you hear gunshots at?
It sounded like it came down that way, down towards Ape Yard.
Ape Yard?
That's what they call it.
You said there was a church down there?
Hazel Green? No, we was at the church up on the hill here.
Okay.
And heard that.
So you heard shots. How long after the shooting? How long was it?
I didn't go on, too long. Oh, after the shooting?
Yeah, you said
on the highway. That was like a couple days after.
Oh, so it's a couple days afterward you heard shots. So it's probably non-related though, probably, right?
It might be non-related, but I mean, after that going on and us hearing gunshots, they said there was gunshots that night, and my mother told us to stay in the house, not to come out. Well, the next day we heard gunshots, and we've just been staying in the house ever since, just trying to, avoid anything.
Do you know what kind of gun it was? Can you tell by a shot, like what kind of gun it could be?
Not by that, no. They said something, he had an AR-15 or something.
Yeah.
Like they found his car and his gun, but didn't find him. So, yeah.
Wow. So everybody was like locking doors at the time, right?
Yeah.
Scary, right?
Yeah, it was about terrorism.
Terrorism.
Yes, because I mean, you got something like that going on, you know, and a bunch of other people shooting off guns within the same couple of days, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't feel too safe, you know.
Well, you're out buying groceries.
I gotta get some stuff.
Yeah. I'm just so where's this railroad track take people? Back.
This can go all the way through Pittsburgh, and then going this way, you go through Tunnel 9, and I think it may take you up to Livingston,
Gotcha.
through Berea.
It's because some people speculated Couch escaped and kind of navigated the railroad tracks. That's been some talks, you know.
Yeah, I've thought about myself, you know, $35,000, I could use that, you know.
So if you saw him, you'd definitely turn him in, right?
Yeah, I'd catch him. But see, I got my little girl, so I mean,
Yeah.
ain't really too much I can do other than just take care of her, you know.
Yeah. Doors locked at night and just extra vigilant.
Yep.
How's everyone else around here? If you talk, everyone knows everyone around here, right?
Yeah.
Are they like worried?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little tense, a little on edge.
Yeah.
You know, just trying to.
I saw you saw me. You're probably wondering, what's this guy do?
I saw someone waving, and I was like, "Who is that?"
Well, I thought you were coming towards me, so that's why I said, "Hey, what's going on?" No, I appreciate your talk. Thank you. Be safe. Thank you. And have a great day. All right. So heard from a local. He said he heard gunshots days after the shooting. That, you know, again, there has been a lot of calls about gunshots and certain suspicious things. Also, you got to keep in mind that reception is not looking good. Well, we just heard from a local. So hopefully I'll get back up on the road here and see if we can get any better. This is probably a bad community. I'm out here, let's see. JLR investigates. All right, I'm gonna go up out on here, the main road here. It's okay. I guess it's okay. Is it getting better? Yeah, gunshots mean nothing in Kentucky. Great point. I mean, hunters. You know, hunters. A lot of people hunt. So this is East Bernstadt. Not much around here. I think the reception comes better as you get up on the road. Small gas station here, Sunoco gas station. Someone in the chat said they arrested the guy he was talking about. That was at Carmichael Church. Now I hear another chopper. Is that a chopper? So let me look on flight radar, because just as we were starting, there was 3 choppers in the sky at once. Bang, bam, bam, bam. Let me see if these choppers, where these choppers could be. And then also this morning, it looks like there's a chopper just south of London, Kentucky. Just south of London. And this is an Army chopper. An Army chopper just south of London. Oh, wow, they got all types of chopper. They got another chopper. They got 2 Army choppers out. 2 Army choppers to the south right now. And 3 choppers just passed me as I was starting. 3 choppers just passed me. Unclear where they went. 2 of the 3 that you heard were Army. Yeah, when I started, I'm like, where are these choppers? Where are they going? Like back to back to back. And now I look on flight radar, and there's also another 2 choppers to the south of London. It looks like Army choppers. So someone just said National Guard weekend. Now, speaking of choppers, we got contacted by someone locally that's offering to take us up into a chopper to see the area and stuff like that. So Magnolia's reaching back to this gentleman. We'll see if we can work something out and get up into the sky and do a, you know, like when we were down at the border, our wonderful friend at the border took us up in the plane at the border to show us up what it looks like up in the sky. So if that happens, then maybe we can live stream from up in the sky, but definitely take a video and show you the area of what they're doing with this massive search. I mean, the media is saying the search has intensified. They used the word yesterday, intensify, which to me is like intensify means, okay, are they going to bring in reinforcements and continue to search? I also received some comments, and there's speculation. I don't know if there's truth to this, but Couch recently reached out to his family on the phone. That's the going buzz that people are saying. When that was, how far that was it recent? It could be a lie, but it is being put out there that Couch reached out to his family via phone. Now, I don't know if there's truth to that. I'll have to try to find out what the source of that is. And again, I don't want to be spreading around something that's not true. It's just circulating. I'm trying to give you the latest on this manhunt, on things that are being said. But his brother, Matthew, has commented on my post. And I responded back to Matthew. And I said, this is exactly what I said to Matthew. Now I'm waiting for a response. I said to Matthew, hello, sir. Any comment on your brother committing this act? Is your family aiding or assisting him in any way? Are you going to make a public statement pleading for him to turn himself in? Now, that remains to be seen if they'll respond to that. But let me just show you the area here, East Bernstadt. Looks like this is Route 490. I'm at the corner of 490 and 3094. Sarah Elizabeth says, I think that was a rumor based on a comment his mother made and was taken out of context. Thanks for a clarification. That's in reference to the communication. See, law enforcement has not indicated whatsoever if he has a phone or not. We will be going up to the 49er truck stop. Look at that old grain. The 49er truck stop, and we're going to go back into the woods. Hopefully, I mean, the reception up there was pretty good. Actually, believe it or not, the reception there was better than it is here. This is East Bernstadt, south on 490. They got a post office here. It looks like they got a like a little place where you can do your car. Church, but and then a railroad track. Now, I will say that just to the northwest of this location, let me see if I could get it up on map. Where am I? At the time of the search, just to the northwest, there was a massive amount of off of Wildcat off-road park in that general area off 25. There was numerous choppers in the sky on those areas. Wildcat cabin rental, all in that area. I hear another chopper. I hear a chopper. Where's that chopper coming from? Chopper. Up, chopper. There's a chopper. What is that flight? That's a Black Hawk, someone said in the chat. I didn't even look at flight radar to see. I mean, there was a bunch south. Probably made it way up here. Let me see. Let me see exactly what that is. That was, let me see, U.S. Army chopper. That was what we just saw. U.S. Army chopper. So that was the Army chopper. I did go to Mother's house in that area. The road is called Carp, C-A-R-P, and spoke to his neighbor who said the neighbor and the neighbors. That I got the video. I'll post it in the next hour. I had to put it all together because I did a drive all in that area. Spoke to the neighbor who said he got in a fight with his girlfriend the night before. And that really sticks out to me because there must have been something domestic going on between him and the mother of his child. Which then the next day he buys that AR-15 and 1,000 rounds and then supposedly left those texts. So I don't know what all that means. Could he just been on a rage because his end of his world is coming? He gets in a fight with his girlfriend and everything unravels for him. Something to do with his child, something like that, and maybe that's why he snapped and wanted to take it out on innocent victims. That's definitely a possibility. So I don't know. He had a big pond and lake that lived across the street from him. So you got railroad tracks. I'm sure the law enforcement has checked these kind of these abandoned rail cars. There's abandoned rail cars all over the railroad tracks. Hopefully they search them, or at least take a peek. Hopefully. Yeah, there was a bunch of goats in front of his house. I went up here. I took a drive around this area. Around the corner is the Dollar General. Yeah, Matthew, I don't know. He's like more or less saying I'm not a journalist. He didn't like me. Or he doesn't like me covering the case. Whatever like that. Your brother committed the most horrible act ever in Laurel County. Yeah, there is a lot. I think there's a church up here. Somebody said in the chat, go to a local church and try to find out some information. I hear another chopper or a plane or something. I don't know. I think so. So you got a lot of storage around here. Let me make sure the reception's okay as I go up the road. Something else. I hear another chopper. Another chopper. Chopper to the west of me. I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Chopper. It's another chopper. I'm in East Bernstadt. The manhunt for Joseph Couch continues. I just wanted to kind of, as at the beginning of this feed, we spoke to a resident here. Every time we've been in these communities, we actually speak to the residents, at least talk to a few of them. I actually went in the Sunoco and talked to the owner in there a minute. And I said, is everything okay? And she said, yeah. I said, is it white around here? What? She goes, she called it Religious Day. That's what she called it. She called it today was, no, she goes, it's Religious Day. I figure because up here is a big giant church. But boots on the ground. Oh, where is this guy? $35,000 reward, 32 years old, served in the military, also identifies as serving or as working for a 911 call center. Family was speaking out. His mom seems like she was defending him. Oh, somebody made a comment about the mom, you know, putting the mom's perspective on maybe why the mom's defending him. Says, at first I thought maybe he had taken his own life, but at this point I'm sure he's moving where he can. I know he done wrong, bad wrong, but I feel so sorry for his mom. She can't help what he done, and as a mom myself, I'd take up for my kid too. It's just a mother's way and instinct. In her eyes, I'm sure she sees him as her little boy. I'm sure she pretty much knows if law enforcement gets the chance, they're going to kill him. And as a mom, she's willing not to tell on him, so she just defends him. Now that is interesting, right? I mean, I would say as much as you hate to do it, but if your child commits a horrendous act, you got to turn that child in, man. You can't just defend him. I mean, you can't hide, harbor, aid, and abet. First off, if Couch reached out to his mom, if rumor mill is he's had at one point, but that's just rumors, we don't know. And she's better of contacting law enforcement, let law enforcement know, because if you keep that stuff a secret, and even if you just say on the phone, okay, go hide this way or hide this way, man, that's aiding and abetting. You can't, that's a crime. So, and we still haven't indicated, somebody, maybe a journalist will ask at a press conference, if they give a press conference, is the family going to be any families? Do you believe the family assisted him in any way before or after the shooting? Do you believe that the family assisted him? What to do, where to go, provide him with maps, guidance, direction, financial help, anything like that, right? Now you want to think that they haven't, but who knows? Also, folks, no one else. Okay, so this is a church and a school, but so far no one else has been arrested. I don't know of any warrants out for anyone else. Haven't seen anyone else arrested. It's starting to get a little warm out here. It was a little cool and crisp this morning in the low 60s. Definitely a relief for me. I'll take you on the railroad tracks. People in the chat have a lot of opinions about the situation. And I could be honest with this one here, until law enforcement provides more information, which they haven't. I mean, they really haven't told us anything in days about this situation, other than just a series of tweets saying that they're going to go deeper into the Daniel Boone National Forest. I don't know what to think. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's dead. I spoke to a Kentucky State Police trooper last night, and he believed he was dead, but he's just there to do his job. That was his opinion, though, because that's my opinion. Just like all of us, we all have these opinions, and nothing. I wouldn't say leave anything off the table here, because there's another chopper. I can hear another chopper. How many choppers? We've seen like 5 choppers this morning. I hear another one in the distance somewhere. Let me see if I can get on the flight radar and see. You hear that? I can hear another chopper. Yeah, look. Just to the south of me. Coming up. On the other side of 75, I can hear that chopper. It's over there. See if we can see it. See if we can get eyes on the chopper. So there's a chopper. It says not available. It's a U.S. Army chopper. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Chopper. So another Army chopper. Way more choppers. This is like the fifth chopper. 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth chopper I've seen in the last hour. Separate. A lot of choppers out this morning. Is that connected in any way? What I was told though by the trooper is that the law enforcement brings in people in the choppers and brings in people to do the he said chemo. I think the word he said is cert chemo, and he said the camo guys are around there into the woods and everything in back of a 49er truck stop. The camo guys walking the trail, and then he said that the troopers, the Kentucky State troopers, are in different vehicles perched at different roads back there all over the place. I guess you gotta keep eyes to see if the guy crosses over or anything wild like that. But there's not much around this town here. So we are hunting for Joseph A. Couch. The hunt continues. Is he dead or alive? Is he in the woods there? Did he get away? What's up with all these sightings that they've said at the original stage? Multiple shooters, multiple different descriptions of suspects. What's up with all that? I mean, I don't know. Garden is right. He says JLR should get out of the way and let the real news give information. Okay, where's the real news? Where's the real news? I haven't seen any real news give any information all weekend. I haven't seen any news out and about. Real news give information. Well, where is the real news? We're just out here covering the case, sharing terrain, sharing what's put out there, keeping awareness, keeping this guy's name out there, talking to the residents, seeing what's going on. I don't see media doing that. Some have. But where are they today? Where were they yesterday? Where's the reports? Where's the boots on the ground? Where's the journalists going out in the forest, at least to show the public of what law enforcement's doing? Where is everyone? Where's the manhunt? Yeah, Magnolia says in the chat, the entire reason why we're here. Where did you say, Magnolia? Pin that comment. Magnolia says the entire reason why we're here is because the real news is barely covering this. YouTube's the future, by the way, people. Once everyone gets Starlink and you can live stream on the most remote areas, YouTube is the future. Citizen journalists are the future. Yeah, exactly. Why would people say not to try to find out and get information on this case? Here's the thing is, everyone that we spoke to, including most of all of you, has a different take on the situation and have a different opinion on where this guy could be. A lot of times the news will bring their little tripod and then they'll have their reporter do like a little report in the backdrop, and then they load up their tripod, get in their car, and they leave. I mean, technically speaking, there should be a camera right there at the 49 truck stop going back where the law enforcement keeps going in and out of there, and using that areas. There should be a media staging ground there to at least see what people are doing in reference to a manhunt for a man who did serious damage. And imagine if he killed people and he's still on the loose. Imagine if he killed people. But I think the fact that he didn't kill people, it seems like it's a little bit, there's not a sense of urgency as much as if he, imagine, okay, let me just say this. Imagine if Joseph Couch out there and he actually killed 5 people, and 5 people got killed instead of 5 people injured. I think it would the optics would have been much more intense and a much more of an urgency to find him. I think then you got, oh, a man that killed 5 people out in the woods and everything would be a lot different than a guy that shot off the interstate injuring 5 people. Whether they're injured or lost their life, this should be taken very, very seriously, because the guy's intent was to take people's life and cause domestic terrorism. Domestic terrorism. As you heard one of the guy I just spoke to coming out of the store, he said this is terrorism. This is terrorism. Here's another location here at the Dollar General. Hello. I'm fine. What's going on in this town? Hi. I'm YouTube Live. I'll put the camera this way if you don't want to be seen on camera. What's going on?
You probably don't remember me, but I'm Taxi from your chat room.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Nice to meet you. Are you local?
I am local.
What's going on here?
A lot.
A lot. Do you mind if I interview? Cool.
I don't want to be on camera,
Okay.
but that's fine.
Hello. How are you? JLR. What's your name?
Albert Deep.
Nice to meet you, Albert. So, tell me what's going on.
We're like way out in the Danny Boone Forest.
Mhm.
So, three Blackhawks flew over my house this morning, not long ago, before I came uptown.
Yeah, we just saw them on live. Or like 2 went right before I went live, then I saw 1, and then I saw 2 additional ones that way.
They've been really active.
Is that because of the manhunt?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
A
the
lot
argument.
of them could be too, because London has the Civil Air Patrol here
Mm-hmm.
at the airport,
Mm-hmm.
and National Guard is here. Fort Campbell's nearby. We have a lot of military in this area. I'm ex-military.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So, like, I mean, how like your take on this whole situation?
They'll either find him or they won't. The hunters will end up finding his bones, but I don't think they'll find him.
Why?
He'll either come out or they won't find him. And if you've ever been in the Danny Boone National Forest, you would know.
I'm going out there
You
today.
can walk 10 to 20 feet inside the forest and you're gone.
Yeah.
If you want a good bird's eye view, you would go down past the 909 on 25.
Yeah.
As soon as you go across the river bridge, take a left. That's River Road.
Yeah, that takes you down to the Rockcastle Riverside, right?
It does, but it goes all the way through if you've got a four-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's my intent
You
is
have
to
to
go
drive
in
through the Skaggs's Creek and on over the mountain. I mean, you need a four-wheel drive.
there. So what's all this talk about different sightings and stuff like a different descriptions?
People are just nervous.
They're just nervous.
Yeah. I mean, the first night where I live,
Mhm.
gunshots went off all night long, and every single call, the police had to go answer.
Yeah, 'cause they
I
didn't.
mean, the police were running by my house nonstop
Really?
that night. Yeah.
Did they
nonstop.
Did they knock on your door at all?
No.
No. But I bet you everyone's locking their doors. Everyone like calling each other saying, "What's
Well,
going on?"
when I was a child, you could go to sleep, screen door open. It
Mhm.
didn't matter. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And there's a big, huge drug area here too. I mean, this is really.
Yeah,
bad.
I saw them searching a vehicle in London police. They were tearing a car apart last night. 4 officers. I filmed it.
Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or it might have been the day before, there was a drug bust at the 49 exit
Oh, really?
on the interstate.
Drug bust.
Yeah, but it wasn't related to Couch.
Yeah, the trooper. I spoke to a trooper at 909 and 25 last night, and we kind of laughed about that, as saying if you're if you're committing criminal activity around here now, why in the world would you do it with so much law enforcement presence and patrolling where they're tucked in looking at suspicious vehicles and stuff like that?
They look at everybody around here.
That's what I mean. Like,
I mean, it's not unusual to see police everywhere all day long, but right now they're all concentrated down in that area.
Yeah.
They've been on Hawk Creek.
Hot Creek?
Hawk Creek goes down to the Woods Creek Lake. It's a reservoir
Yeah.
for water.
And that's right over there, right? Or
Well,
right?
it runs from the 909 you know, the 49 exit. It's half a mile down that little hill behind the truck stop.
Yeah.
That's Woods Creek Lake. That's actually the spillover. And it goes all the way over to Old 80 at Hawk Creek. There's a boat ramp there and everything at Hawk Creek.
Is it possible that, is there abandoned cabins around there? Like abandoned sheds? Something where somebody could seek sanctuary?
Now, Cromer Ridge is where you saw the police last night up on the ridge that had it blocked off. That's where they found his car.
Yeah.
Up that little road and over on the right-hand side, there's a cell tower there.
Yeah,
A big,
I saw
huge parking lot. That's where they found his car. The AR was supposedly found near the interstate ramp somewhere along the high wall where he was perched.
So is it possible maybe after the shooting he went down on that road there and maybe...
Anything's possible at this point. My belief is no, that he didn't jump off that high wall because that's probably a 20-foot drop.
Onto the interstate?
Onto the ramp.
Onto the ramp.
Exit ramp.
Oh, okay.
It would be the entrance ramp really coming from the north.
So right when you get off that, right at the corner there, I saw that high, like, cliff there. That's where...
It goes all the way down that entrance ramp onto 909.
Yeah, we were up there last night, and I'm gonna show it today. I'm gonna go over there. Me and Magnolia are gonna go over there and show it what it looks like in the day and stuff like that. And I also talked to the trooper. He said you can go. I mean, he said the road's open if you want to go.
I wonder if they've got River Road open.
I don't know, but I will.
See, there's an ecological thing down there that the Forestry Service has got. It's kind of abandoned now.
But if he is back there and he didn't take his own life, could he still be alive? Like literally, like
I think he can still be alive. If you've lived here and you know this area, I mean, we're all pretty well versed. If you get lost in the woods, you know how to find something to eat.
Yeah.
You know, because there's lots of plants here you can eat.
Plants.
Also, that whole area, like Skaggs Creek, it runs directly out of a freshwater underground spring.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, there's fresh water here.
Fresh water.
There's all kinds of springs in those mountains that are, you know, come off the mountain and feed into the creeks. And
so
stuff.
the water, he has no problem.
No problem with water.
No problem with water. It's just food. I mean, unless we don't know if he had a backpack or food or he's living off the land.
No, we don't know any of that stuff. A lot of people speculate it, but just like that, you know, I mean, rumors are, they're really horrible here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where he's at.
Does that concern you? Do you wish law enforcement would get more information, or they're doing the best?
I'm fine with them concentrating on finding him.
Yeah.
I don't think we really need to know what they know. They want to prosecute him.
Yeah.
If they don't have, I mean, if they release all this information, there's loopholes they can jump into to get away with things, you know?
Gotcha. So to protect the integrity of the investigation.
Exactly.
Well, look, there's another one. We got another chopper in the sky.
Yeah,
Is that state police?
it looks like it.
They've been active this morning.
Yeah, their flight path is right over my house.
Right over your house? You have a lot of land? Well, I'm going to venture around. Thanks for the chat. Sure. Here, do this. Yeah, and you can keep me informed. How about this? I'll give you my other phone here, and you can call your number on the phone, and then I'll have it in the memory. I don't want to say your phone number on the live. Yeah, just keep me informed if you can, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the channel. Awesome. God bless you. Be safe. Praying for your community. Thank you. Okay. So I got another connect with the local here. She provided some insight. So he's out there somewhere. I think he is. I mean, people are confident. Some are confident that they're going to find him, dead or alive, his bones. Bring him out. Bring him out. The question is he still alive? That's the question. And so much nice people around here. They're so nice. It's so nice. How can something so terrible happen in such a nice, friendly community where everyone looks out each other? These are the type of people, like even if I was just on the side of the road, probably just standing, they might stop and say, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help?" Last night, the gentleman stopped and said, "Do you need a ride? You want some food?" That's just how it is. And neighbors looking out for neighbors, community members looking out for communities, take the shirt off their backs to help someone else. So this has been a serious matter, something probably that hasn't rocked this community ever. It's just hopefully, and also a prayer to all the law enforcement out there too, that day in and day out trying to find this guy. They're out there in the woods. They're taking significant risk. They all have families. Their families, they're kissing their wives and their children before they go out there and search in the woods. And I know their families are probably worried, man, because this guy could come out and take a swipe at law enforcement. Who knows, Plus, you take a significant risk when you go out there. Chopper. What about the choppers crash or something like that? Something happens. What about someone has a medical emergency while looking for this guy? So I'm in East Bernstadt, folks. JLR investigates. I'm going to go back over up by the, we're going to go to some other locations. I'm going to go pick up Magnolia, and then we're going to get started. So we'll do some live streams. A little bit, I'll post a video when I was out in Couch's neighborhood and everything like that, talk to his neighbors so you can kind of see the terrain there. Will they find this guy today? A lot of chopper activity. I am here, boots on the ground, so if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button for updates on this case. If they give a press conference, I'm there. I'm very, very close to London. So if any updates today, anything planned, you will hear it here on JLR Investigates. So we'll talk soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back in a bit. JLR Investigates. Boots on the ground.